Jay Ajayi, who made for a long afternoon for the Steelers the last time these two teams met, 204 yards on the ground. We haven't seen that since. What went wrong that day for the Steelers defense? And for Ajayi.
I think one of the things, when you get into this film room and you study this film, it's going to be painful for you as a defense to watch, but it's also going to be beneficial because you'll see, had we just maintained gap.
For Miami that day, including their pass rush.
Yes, and let's assume they're going to struggle offensively. All right, no Ryan Tannehill. Maybe I anticipate the Steelers will do better versus that run after watching that film that Sting showed. So they're going to have to make big protection, especially in man-to-man coverage. That's how you get the one-on-ones, and that's how you're going to have success.
Listen, a tall order for a repeat performance if you're the Dolphins. Nevertheless, you never know. Let's pick this game.
Yeah, I think the Steelers.
It just won't happen again. Edge to the Steelers. The other game on Saturday, the Raiders-Texans. It's at 4:20 right here on ESPN and ABC. Let's pick this one.
Welcome back to Mike and Mike. I'm Jen Lada. You know, in the history of film, very rarely does the sequel outperform the original. Yes, there are examples of it, but they are few and far between. We are hoping that the sequel of Alabama v. Clemson in the national championship game does do better and is more exciting and thrilling than the first. But we don't know until the game is actually played. Let's take a look at the first time these two teams met in the national championship game last year. All right, welcome back to Mike and Mike. Jen Lada alongside the big guy, Mike Golick. Monday night was the premiere of The Bachelor. This season with our boy, Nick Vile, who has now been on the show 4 times, twice on The Bachelorette, once on Bachelor in Paradise. The introductions.
At least she didn't wear a red dress like 80% of the women there that all wore a red dress.
Red looks good on people.
Well, yeah,
but you want to look your best.
Would you not have felt, oh man, if you walked in with a red dress like everybody else though?
I would have, but I wouldn't have worn the shark costume pretending to be a dolphin either. How about the woman who showed up on a camel and used the hump joke?
Yeah, yes.
And then proceeded to be I don't know, convinced he didn't recognize her and stuck around. I was blown away by
She was like the last one I think selected, so that was and they saw in the previews going forward that it does come out about their past a little bit, and thought it was kind of interesting. I know we have our fantasy league. I got 60 in the first round, so I didn't do all that great.
I am also in the fantasy league, and I got 80. Got one question wrong, I think.
I saw a few people with 100. My son Mike's in it. I don't know what he scored, but I got to say, Nick, he's a bit of a crier, though, in looking at the future things. I saw a lot of tears flowing.
Well, there's a lot on the line here, Mike.
Yeah, he's been looking for love for a long time, hadn't he?
4th time's the charm.